Alright, so life before self-improvement. So since the end of college, I think I was just drifting mindlessly. Been addicted to several different vices over the years, but getting control over it, mastering it, and not allowing it to control my life. So just working on being productive and purposeful. And if I don't think the journey of life, how I got through a bunch of things to here, isn't meaningless. It had a point. I wouldn't be here if I didn't go and participate to the best of my ability in the game called life. And I think if I didn't realize that I had these vices or issues, it wouldn't bring upon this internal reflection of why do I do what I do? And so it's bad. I'm not promoting specific vices, but it made me sit and realize, why do I do what I do? And so I started journaling, kind of recording my thought process. But yeah. And then, life has gradually, progressively changed since I rescued a dog, and he's, getting me outside more active, more sunshine, more, using him as a talking point when running into people, like when we're on a walk. And he doesn't allow me to sit in self-pity. If I'm having a down day, must be paid attention to. So when I found Hamza's channel, it was earlier this year, binged watched several videos. It's nice to have a different viewpoint. However, I don't subscribe to the individual viewpoint, a person has on life, incorporating it into my life and how I view the world. I think is the healthier approach. But I appreciate the insight and knowledge he has gained and is continuing to gain in the videos he continues to produce. And I think his channel is useful for any individual starting, any young man starting on the journey of life. So take his points into consideration, reflect on it, and implement it if it works for you. Hamza is not big on having social media. I personally don't have social media. I have a LinkedIn page, and I think that's it. I got rid of Facebook earlier this year. Since leaving Facebook, I really don't care to go back. Gotten rid of Reddit on my phone, and I don't really keep dating apps on my phone. Instead, I take one of his points of going out, seeking that conversation with an individual face to face, or even striking up conversation in the gym, talking to another person in the gym. I know Hamza's talked about that. And then Captain Sinbad is another YouTuber who has, good quality thought processes on, what's a man in 2022. But anyway, rambling. So the art of conversation is lost in the age of social media and texting. And I think it's important as a man to be skillful in the art of communication. It allows you to get to know someone and know when to leave a conversation. This person's crazy. I gotta go. So what am I doing now? I'm improving myself. I currently work with children with autism. I'm going to obtain a certificate next year and work on becoming a therapist. It's been enjoyable, stress-free. Sometimes the hours aren't there. So I feel motivated as a result to work on writing and work on starting a YouTube channel and trying to become knowledgeable in the inner workings of the platform. I've always enjoyed being my own boss. I've had a bar and grill. It's closed, obviously. But it's fun being your own boss because there are no expectations but your own. And then you don't have someone yelling at you. But I think it causes you to take things more seriously and to be purposeful in your everyday life, working towards a goal. I've always been afraid to write or to sit in a chair and talk into the webcam, because it's like, wow, my voice has to be grating, or someone may not appreciate what I have to share, and these fears are real, but they're not conducive to the thought process of, they're not conducive to like moving forward towards a goal. It's, I think when you just mindlessly live life, you're not truly happy, and happiness isn't obtained through items or stuff. It's through sharing life experiences, going out and helping people, and just finding those little things. But anyway, rambling again. But with videos from Hamza, has kind of inspired me to go do things, go live life. And I'm tired of being afraid, so I'm just going to go live life fearlessly. And if the good Lord wills it, then, it'll happen, or this experiment will crash and burn. But I think through that aspect, I'm trying to improve on sitting down and writing daily and trying to produce something maybe once a month and then progressively build up. I think it's important to build and improve your physicality, so I'm doing that through a new training program. I'm going to stick with it and go compete in my 4th strongman competition. It's a wonderful hobby, and it's fun seeing the improvements over the years as I continue to train and participate in the competitions. I think it's important too, in an age of social media, to have your own social groups or find like-minded individuals to walk in life with. And so to do that, you got to go out and find people that you could jive with. I think it's important to journal, get your thoughts on paper, instead of just sitting and ruminating. It's important to just put it on paper, think about it, and forget it, move on. And sometimes journaling helps that with the rumination of the thoughts. But I think sometimes having a therapy is good and healthy. Having that non-judgmental soundboard to, am I crazy thinking this way, feeling this way? It's good. So therapy is good. But I think through writing, sometimes I realize that the thoughts aren't well put together and conducive, and I guess this is more of a I don't want this to be like scripted to the point of where it's like robotic. It's kind of like a more of a personal reflection. That's what it seemed like from his contest descriptions, but I'll end it so you can stop listening to me ramble. But I think what a man must find what works for him. You can't be a follower of a specific ideology, worldly ideology, which says this is what a man is or should be. We're all different, and thankfully we are all different. Otherwise, it would be a boring world. So you need to find what wakes you up, brings out positive emotions, and doesn't drag you down. Whatever that is a worthy pursuit. But it takes courage, commitment, and tenacity. And the drones of society will try to drag you down to their level. Society doesn't want you to be happy. They want you to be the same. It's terrifying to have people with different opinions. So whether you are getting your creative spirit, that inner creative spirit that's being satisfied at work or with passion projects, go for it. Self-regulate in a manner that's beneficial for you, but don't let it become an addictive thing. And keep an open mind. Appreciate the differences others have. and understand the concepts of NoFap and the positives associated with it. It's important to acknowledge you are a sexual being, and at times you'll fall, but being addicted to pixels on a screen isn't healthy. So, peace, blessings to you as you experience what life has to offer. Goodbye. Do you want to say goodbye, Gunnar?